Hey guys, I'm back with a new series, and this one's called How to Have Fun Playing. In this series, I will try to even make the worst games fun, and the fun games even better. To start this series, we are going back to undoubtedly one of the best games in the franchise, Super Mario Odyssey. This amazing game hit 10 million copies within 2 months, making it the best-selling game on the Switch at the time, and it was one of the most speedrun games of all time, and only after a year of its release. This game showed great promise, and on the first run, we're amazed to see how well this game turned out. But then, like all games, a time comes when you feel like you're getting bored of the game, and maybe you want to move on to a new one, like Bowser's Fury or Breath of the Wild, and then leave Odyssey forever. But no more, because this is how to have fun playing Super Mario Odyssey. 100%ing the game is so fun because you get to explore every part of every kingdom. This is just my opinion, but when you explore the kingdoms and get new moons and purple coins, you feel so satisfied when you hear that short tune, when you get all the purple coins and you use the coins to go on a shopping spree. It just feels good. But then there comes the moon where it's just frustrating to get, and that's not that fun. So when it happens, just move on to another moon and leave the hard moon for last, so you don't get too frustrated. There's also an in-game reward for getting lots of moons and purple coins. Getting a certain amount of moons can unlock different kingdoms post-game. You can unlock Dark Side at 250 moons and Darker Side at 500 moons. Also, getting purple coins in every kingdom gives you different suits and hats. Some of the suits and hats can be used to enter a door in every kingdom that leads to a moon. When you do, eventually 100% the game, you get 3 things. First, the Odyssey will turn gold, indicating that you have completed the entire game. Second, the wedding chapel will have a new painting that has a hard version of the Bowser fight on the moon. And third, at the end of the fight, you'll get a nice postcard that thanks you for playing the game. Now let's move on to the next way to have fun. Learning how to trick jump feels awesome. You have probably seen professional SMO speedrunners like Smallland and CJ doing cool jumps and have probably wanted to learn. And guess what? I'll teach you in this video how to do even the hardest trick jumps in a snap. This is the highest possible height right now that you can go with Mario, and it allows you to do frog skip. In simple words, you triple jump, and at the peak of the third jump, you dive bounce onto Cappy. Before the next step, there is something crucial about dive bouncing. When you throw Cappy in the air, Mario does a spin. If you wait for Mario to fully spin and then dive, Mario dives in the center of Cappy, gaining extra height, which is useful to know when you're trick jumping. Back to the jump. After you dive bounce, you throw Cappy at the wall so it immediately comes back to Mario, keeping him fixed in the air for just a second, which will make it easier to give you time to wall jump, and then at the peak of that jump, you cap throw and then dive to victory. If you wanted Mario to go straight forward or below forwards like in this Lost Kingdom jump, the best way to get Mario over there is to do this. You ground pound roll Cappy jump by holding X and then ground pound rolling with Y into Cappy, turning into the direction of your target in the air. You then, while holding forward, do a homing Cappy throw by throwing Cappy and aggressively moving your controller until Cappy comes back to Mario, and then immediately rainbow kick by pressing the jump button right when Cappy comes back to Mario. Then Cappy dive bounce and do the final dive to victory. The last thing before we move on to the next topic is that you might be wondering why Mario was not facing in the direction of the target at the start. And that is because Mario gains more momentum in the air. So if you turn directions in the air, Mario goes further and faster. So in certain jumps like Bowser Brunchin, you need to face left or right of your target. Here's the final jump I'll teach you. For this jump, first you ground pound roll, and when you leave the platform, you immediately turn Mario towards the land, but only for a short amount of time, like in this clip. After you get close, you then Cappy Bounce dive to victory. This jump may look really easy, but it's actually all about the angle at the start. Let's move on to the next topic. Glitches are always fun to learn and do, no matter what it is. And the great thing is that there are so many different types of things that you can do with glitches. Like some glitches make you go in walls, and some let you skip captures. In my opinion, when you do a glitch, you feel like a professional gamer, and it feels cool to do things that weren't intended in the game. To give you a taste of the glitch life, and to do you guys a favor, I'll teach you how to immediate roll cancel, which is essential for clipping into walls. Immediate roll canceling is actually surprisingly easy with some practice. To roll cancel, you must first ground pound or spin pound, and while holding either of the Z buttons, you have to roll and immediately throw Cappy and jump at the same time. This may sound very hard, but there is an easier way to do this. After you ground pound, you can either roll your fingers from Y to X to A, or you can roll your fingers from X to Y to A. Those are my methods for what buttons to roll my fingers on, but all you have to do is roll your fingers from X to Y to X or Y again, then to A or B. Now, if you want to glitch into a wall, you have one more input to do. To clip into a wall, you have to face Mario parallel to the wall, so as soon as you ground pound roll, face into the wall while completing the rest of the roll cancel, so you quickly put Mario inside the wall. You may notice that if you turn while roll canceling, Mario takes the speed from the roll and walks at that speed for a while. In speedrunning, if you need to turn quickly with maximum speed, they will roll cancel at their turn, keep their speed, and start rolling again. It's a very fun strat. Now let's go to the final way to have fun in this game. The final way to have fun in this game is to buy new clothes and hats and create sets. It's very fun buying all the clothes and finding your signature set. My personal favorite is the Bowser wedding suit with the Koopa shell on the back of the suit. You can even dress like Wario, Waluigi, Luigi, the Broodals, Peach, and even become invisible. Anyway, that ends today's video. Remember to like if you like the series, and comment what game you would like to see next in this series.